Hey guys, I'm gonna update us real quick on what has happened since I posted earlier this morning on any setups and what to look for ASAP. I'm gonna try to finish this up as soon as I can because I'm thinking we might get a setup as I'm speaking. First thing first, I want to just say right here is a pretty decent low and a good back test of a breakout for us. So if this low is 1362, about 1365, I'm looking to go long. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put a green line for long. I'm going to put in a trigger fail breakdown of Friday 18th. I'm going to put an alert that lets me know that as well. And let's get back into it. So real quick, I took a trade that I want to mention to you guys. I took the failed breakdown right here of this low as well as this low. We mentioned it in the last video, so I'm not going to go too long into that. Eventually we came back down and we bounced, tagged this level exact, tried to set up a failed breakdown of this low and these other two lows. I guess you would just refer to this one since it's the lowest one in a nearby cluster, and that did not work out. Thereafter, we had a failed breakdown sort of this low right here. The low was about 1440. So if you went long around 1442, 1443, that went for 11 points. I did take that with a small position after seeing the multiple triggers. On the second trigger here, I assumed that it was going to possibly be a good long. It ended up just being one level up before I took my profits. The rest got break even sold on the way down, and then since then we've just been selling. So this is a great thing for us. We need more consolidation. I'm going to start deleting some of these levels right here as I speak to you guys, as I'm going to determine what levels are of importance tonight on the 22nd, as well as potentially tomorrow. So I want to go to ES real quick just to see what happened, and we got a nice big gap open, almost 100 points. That can be a reason why we're selling right now in Euro USD. Totally fine at this point now. Nothing to do in ES, but look for a pullback. We're gonna need one. Let's go back to Euro USD real quick. I'm gonna increase the time frame slowly to see a clear picture of what to look for. At this point, there's no reason to be in a higher time frame. I'm looking to identify lows and setups. So off the bat, I think this will provide a bounce for watching live, so we can kind of just see what happens. Meanwhile, I'm going to delete this right here. I think we should get a nice bounce off this level shortly. So let's watch that live. I'm going to log in on my phone to see if I can take a setup potentially. There's the bounce that I was asking for. We got it right on the money. I'd like to see that hold for at least a few minutes. There is a low right here, and this is why levels work great. I don't need to say anything else. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. But this was just done live. If we can dip below this low right here, that'd be awesome. This was clearly a crazy consolidation we had before exploding up. So a really good level to go long potentially. But right now with the big bullish open, not the best thing to rush into it. I'm gonna go to a 1 minute chart. I just want to see what it looks like. So here we bounce from the low so far of 1340-ish. We got all the way up to 1345, so about 5-point bounce. I'd love to see if price can just kind of consolidate here and then push off, maybe even lose this low one time, kind of create a mini failed breakdown. I don't like to refer to 1 minute charts obviously for any reason except just to see how price actually moves. When you don't see the 15-minute candle in person, you have to look at a smaller time frame to get a gauge on what's going on. So here we just lost that bounce. We just tagged this micro level, this minor level, and we're bouncing now. Let's go to a 15. A dip in recovery here will be great. So we just lost this low, as I mentioned. That's what I wanted to see. This low is 1335. But because this is a more of a macro low from over a week ago, last week I guess, I'd want to see some acceptance here. Let's look at a smaller time frame. You can see we just triggered. Now I'd be patient. We have sold a lot though, so if there's time to take a long, it could be soon. Let's refer to what I mean by that. Clearly where RSI is very oversold here, so we're looking to bounce some point on the 15 as well. We're nearing lows that you don't see very often. These are all pretty oversold. One can see we pretty much have sold straight down from about 1450 down to 1335, over 100 points without much of a bounce. I'm going to go back to the 5-minute chart real quick and just show you again what's going on here. So it looks like we just recovered that low. You can see price is trying to hold it. I haven't seen what I want to see yet. It's still a little, now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing that push above. I'm logged in on my phone, so let's see what I can do here. There we go, that's the push you want. That's a trigger. I would say that's a trigger. Now if we can, price might undercut it one more time before taking off, but now it's something to watch. So let's go back to the 15 real quick, show you the power of these bull flags. This is clearly a back test. If we lose this and we go into this, it could be a long way down, which is good. We'll just look for more setups, but keep an eye on it. And let me get into potentially taking a trade here.